We had coffee time with Grammy, and Alec and I spent hours talking about me growing up, or talking about Grammy Berry and Grampy Berry and the fun we had doing things together. And yeah, and well, I've got the movie. If you're ever interested someday in seeing the VHS, when Grammy Berry had cancer, and every day, just about after cancer care, because I had quit my job at the nursing home and I stayed right here, and we'd go for a picnic out the Stud Mill Road, go up to Deer Lake, and if there was a lot of people there, we'd go, there's like 5 lakes, so we'd go to Unknown Lake or Duck Lake or Gassabias Lake. We'd go up to those places, and I've got pictures of Grammy Berry and Galen. They're sitting on a rock and it looks like they're drinking beer. Grampy Berry opened a can of corn that was found there and set it in the fire when he built the fire, and then he ate it.
Okay.
Yeah, right there.
Okay.
And
Didn't
he'd
even
say,
know what it was.
he said, no, it didn't have a label on it. He said, whatever it is, I'm going to eat it when it's done. And when we went, Grammy Berry said, I'm going to pack a picnic to take with us. And Grampy said, well, what do you have? She said, whatever I have in the refrigerator, I'm taking with me. There was a package of hamburger. There was some bread. There was some peanut butter. She just packed everything in a basket, and off we went. Put in a bunch of drinks, juice or soda or whatever she had, and off we'd go for a picnic. Yep, Grammy Berry had to go for like 4 months, 5 times a week for cancer care. Radiation at the Eastern Maine.
Okay.
Yep, and in December she was done. By December 15th, she was all done her treatments. So she had her picture taken with John Swallock, her doctor. She asked him to have her picture taken. But yeah, and I don't know, back to what we were talking about before all the interruptions. Feeding my kids when they were little. You want to know what else they did for fun?
What?
Because we didn't have electronics for them.
Yeah.
Most of the time we didn't have a TV.
I know that.
But I'll tell you what, I had this dress, kind of like this one, but it was all black. It was a Beaker Street dress, and I loved it. And we'd go in the living room. I wouldn't be doing dishes or laundry. I'd sit in the living room in a rocking chair and rock the baby, whoever was the baby. And I might put chocolate pudding in a cookie sheet and put some paper out on the floor, and I'd let them walk in chocolate pudding and then walk on the paper. Some days I would mix Jell-O, and I'd let them walk in Jell-O and walk on paper. Get their handprints and their footprints.
Can we still do that? Can we still legally do that?
We can always do it. It isn't that it isn't legal. Of course it's legal.
Okay, let me go look up how much paper costs, because I'm about to order a bunch of it.
No, I have wallpaper.
Okay.
And I roll out a roll of wallpaper or Christmas paper on the floor.
That sounds fun as heck.
That's what we did, and we had a good time. You want to ask Nene what a good time we had. And then you know what we did?
What?
Everybody has to put their bathing suit on because everybody's going to get in the bathtub together.
We do not have a bathtub here, but I guess I can just take a shower.
Yeah, well, they'd all get in the bathtub with some toys, bathtub toys. They would all get in there, wash up, have a good time.
Little rubber ducky.
When they got out, I'd wipe them down, put them in pajamas usually, and they would have an afternoon nap. And while they had a nap, then I could do the dishes. Or visit with a neighbor that might come in, because we lived right in town. But it was fun things. And you know what? I had white paneling put on my walls halfway up so they could color on it and draw on it, and I could wash it right off. They wanted to write on the walls anyway, so there was no sense in paper in the walls down all the way down, because they would draw on that, and there wasn't a thing I could do about it. So I said, we're going to put white
Can you
paneling.
transfer it to that one so I can have my drink?
Okay, we're gonna be right back. Let me just try to. So, Grammy should be in sight. Yeah, I think she's in sight. You can only.
Barely.
Sorry, but you can only see her face now, guys. LOL.